if you look up to me, your neck go hang for there. One by one, one by one, one by one. Until I see the one that calls out my name.
That speaks. Calm down. Look through things. I swear.
Calm down.
Hello guys, I am Daughtaofeve.
I'm Yolanda Isaac and I'm on Insights.
My full name is Ezepriskachisom, but I go by Daughtaofeve.
I'm a fashion creative.
I'm an artist and I'm a model. By artist, I mean I write poems, I write screenplays.
Anything and everything that's connected with fashion, modeling, photography, styling, creative direction. But I'm mostly a model. So, do you guys want like the long story of how I started modeling or the short story?
I got started into modeling 2015 and I entered full-time 2020. I basically just started DMing photographers on Instagram to come and take pictures of me.
Get a seat, people. So, it all started in 2019. Actually, I never planned to be a model, let me not lie. I always wanted to be, first of all, I wanted to be a designer. Then I changed my mind and then I wanted to be a photographer. So I was supposed to start learning photography when I was done in secondary school in 2018. But then when I was about to start classes, I had to come to Nsukka to begin university. While I was here, I just started like having interest in like clothes, wearing clothes and just taking pictures. And then the person who was supposed to teach me photography, shout out to Hanif, was now like, oh, you know, instead of being behind the camera, you should be in front of it. Valid. Because look at me. Anyways, that's how I started. So I just started like, you know, taking photos, like just for fun because I just wanted to document my outfits. And then it became something really serious and something I was passionate about. So yeah.
Just read. I love fiction so much. I'm a book nerd and I love to dance. I've been doing that, but as a hobby,
my hobbies are generally my interests actually. I categorize them into what I call the 3 Fs. The 3 Fs. So the 3 Fs are feminism, fashion, and fictional books written by Africans. I love reading African fiction. That's literally all I read. Oh, also, and I sing.
I always tell myself that I was born in the wrong generation. Like, I want to go back in time to the 80s, to the 90s, to the 70s, when models were expressive on stage, because I feel like now everything is so generic. Like, people are walking like they want to fight. But before, like when a model wears an outfit, you could see the charisma, the aura, like how they glide towards the runway, how they walk, how they showcase. So the 80s, the 90s supermodel era is like my biggest inspiration. Like, I watch a lot of YouTubes about them. I basically stalk them online, so yeah.
My most interesting experience as a model was when I walked my first runway blind. Now you may ask, how did that happen? I know you're curious. So what happened was, a week before I was supposed to travel to Lagos to like work for Lagos Fashion Week, a madman stoned me while I was wearing a suit. And I was temporarily blind, but I still slayed that runway. So yeah, that was my most interesting experience.
When I went to Benin, I met a photographer, Jerry on Instagram, and we just kicked it off from there. And he was like, come to Benin, come to Benin. I was like, I can't come. Well, the rest is history. I went to Benin and I took amazing pictures. And till today, those pictures are one of my best. And that experience was big time awesome. So yeah.
Very passionate about women's rights and wrongs. As a feminist, I believe that there's like so much injustice in the world, especially for women, misogyny, the patriarchy. Our society is literally tailored to favor only men, and I don't like that. So I'm very passionate about women's rights and also their wrongs. So yeah, that's it.
There are no causes or charities, but I would love to be a part of something small or big, you know, because our goal in life is to have purpose, and when you don't have purpose, your life is meaningless. So I don't have any charities yet, but I would love to join in the future.
No matter what size you are, no matter what size you are, no matter the color of your skin, no matter the things you feel, no matter what height you are, you can still do whatever it is that you want to do, even if it is modeling. Because a lot of people are always like, oh, you like inspire me a lot, but I just feel like because I don't look like you, I cannot be like you. First of all, I don't know why you want to be like me. I'm suffering, guys. But that's by the way. Like, just be yourself. Yes, that's the message. Your uniqueness will shine through, and your uniqueness will speak for you at the end of the day. Be unique, be yourself, be one of a kind. That's the message I'm trying to convey. Care about what people say sometimes. It depends on who's saying it. Some people are stupid and useless, and you don't need their opinion. But like, yeah, care about what selective caring. Yes, that's what I call it, selective caring. Care about what some people are saying, but then block all the white noise. Oh my God, I said white noise.
I just want to be able to like tell people through my work that you can use your environment. You can create with anything, basically, your clothes, your house. Because when I started, I was very naive. You know, I didn't know what I wanted to do or who I was as a model. But I think now I can say that my imagination have widened and I've become attuned to my environment. Like when I go out, I see things and I'm like, wow, I want to create here, I want to use here, I want to do this with that. So I think that's the message. You can do anything at all with your environment, with the people around you.
I have too much confidence in myself sometimes. It depends on the day. But like, I have a lot of confidence in myself, and I feel like a lot of models don't have that, which is understandable because there are some things that I just feel, you know, kind of less. But having that confidence, I feel, has really singled me out of like a bunch of people. Also my creativity and the fact that I dabble into a lot of things aside modeling. It just kind of like expands and like opens your brain up to like new ideas that you could like include into your modeling career.
The kind of stories that I want to tell, because majorly models are like, we are like human mannequins, you know, we are just there for pictures and content, but when you have a story to tell, you like become something else. I think that's basically what I use my platform for.
Not being able to be on par with the idea that I think that people have of me. When I traveled like abroad and actually started a career as an international model, I was crying every other day in London. But it's better to cry in London than to cry in Nigeria, sha. But yeah, it was like basically a lot of like rejection, learning new things that you don't learn like while you're here, like you navigating a whole new country, a whole new city with different systems from the city that you're or the country that you live in, and just basically trying to like find my foot as a model. It was very harrowing. It is very harrowing, and it's something that I'm still trying to navigate. I'm still hoping to overcome even more, because when I came back for like some time, I was depressed, yeah, but you know, you just do what you have to do. So yeah, I'm still overcoming it, and I just hope that I can be like an inspiration to people out there, like especially models in Nigeria who just think that, oh, like their career can't like, you know, hit the skies. It can. It really can. Although there's going to be like a lot of things you have to go through before you finally get there, but you can. So,
challenges. Yeah. Models face challenges every day. You know, we are like, we sell confidence, but a lot of us, if not all of us, we suffer from insecurities and, you know, a lot of things. So that's like, the first thing is my body and how everyone expects you to be a size, a type, but we're not. We're like different sizes and types. So that's like the first challenge. And then being a conceptual artist, working with photographers, and then them not seeing your vision, your style, and then you like try to tell this person, this is what I want to do. I'm lucky enough to have photographers that actually listen to me, but before, even now still, I still find it difficult to explain what I want to do the kind of pictures I want to take. So, well, these are like just a tip of the iceberg of many challenges that I face. And well, I've conquered some, but I'm here to conquer them all. So hopefully.
I inspire myself. I am amazing. People that view my WhatsApp status know that me and scissors.
Best friends.
See,
5 and 6.
Not only do I cut people off, but I cut my clothes. Actually, I don't cut people off, but like, yeah, I cut my clothes a lot. Like this skirt now was actually like a dress, but then I cut like the top part. And like, aside from like using like scissors to like cut things, because please don't go and cut. Don't go and cut good clothes. Oh, before you cut it, sit down and
think.
Like,
go on Pinterest.
Like, what is this going to do to me? If I lose these clothes in the end, will it pain me? If it will pain you, please leave your clothes the way it is. Oh.
Yeah, I've had moments where I was like, I've ruined a lot of good clothes.
I swear.
I have.
Like, you just sit down and just be reminiscing, like,
why did I touch? Why?
Like, you guys.
Yeah.
Another upcycling tip that I usually do is wearing clothes the wrong way. Like, it's really like the coolest thing.
It's very trendy.
I swear, like ever since I realized that that's a thing, like I like this top.
Became obsessed.
This is a sweater, a long sleeved sweater. But look at how cool it is. Cool is subjective. If you tell me that this thing is not cool, you're not cool, period. But anyways, this is like a long sleeve sweater, and the coolest thing about this particular piece is that you can wear it, can become one-handed, it can become like a halter neck, it can become, and it's like so cool. Wear your dresses as skirts, wear your shirts as, just switch it up.
Allow your imagination to run wild, because clothes are like the thing, it can never go out of, like, I don't think when you bring a particular outfit and you imagine yourself wearing it in like 100 different ways, that's like
the
coolest thing ever. So if your imagination, if you're so creative, you can literally wear one outfit different, like multiple times to many. I've had like clothes that I've worn for photo shoots so many times, I've upcycled so many times, different ways.
Oh my god, like nobody's ever gonna know, like except you like really notice. And another great thing about upcycling is that it's such a great tool in sustainable fashion, and that's one thing that people don't really talk about, because we live in like a society of like fast fashion and everything, and fast fashion is so terrible for the environment. Like, it uses unethical products, unethical methods like child labor and everything. And you upcycling your clothes, like reinventing your clothes, is such a great way to not just like save the planet, but like save costs for you. Find, like, it helps you open your like creativity. Like, it's really nice. Like,
and don't listen to anybody that tell you cannot wear your clothes twice.
They are
you bought
liars.
that clothes with your money.
Yeah.
Even if it's not your money, it's yours now.
Exactly.
So go crazy.
True. I believe in the power of okirika. Okirika, that's where it's at. That's where everything is happening.
Yeah.
Now they happen. You know, everybody's like, oh my god, like I'm thrifting. Okirika, my guys, bend down select.
I swear.
The one that you
for
go to the
cheap,
market, as in 5 a.m. in the morning, and be struggling one shirt with one woman.
And you get it cheap.
Very cheap.
You get it cheap, like
very, very cheap.
So what do you mean by second hand? There's first grade okirika, first grade though. And like when you weigh it out, people will be like, which boutique did you buy? Where did you buy this? And you're like, just, you know, there. Like how much? Like 15K, but you bought it like 2.5.
I don't lie, yo. I will tell you. If it's 200 that I bought, I will tell you that it's 200. Go and cry. I know you're jealous. I'm jealous. Like, also, like, second-hand is like a crazy way to call it, because if I wore it and it looked better on me than the white person,
it becomes first-hand, no longer second-hand.
Like,
so it's very, I think another thing is, I feel like people downgrade okirika a lot, because when you see girls on Instagram, TikTok selling okirika like in a very classy way that removes the it's not the whole localness. Should I use the word?
Even me, that's what I was thinking. Was like localness.
Because before okirika is like local, Like if you don't have money, but now
Thrift. That's what it's called.
we are thrifting, babes. We are like we are
Thrifting.
going there, and we are doing things with clothes that people overlook. So that makes it very interesting.
And another thing is that I feel like thrifting also requires a high level of patience.
Yeah.
Like you can't just go there
And buy anything.
I'm in a hurry.
Yes.
I don't want to spend 1 hour. No. You have to
Calm down. Look through
Calm
things.
down.
I swear.
calm down. You pick like me. Hey God, anytime I go like thrifting, like especially when I go like to people that I know their stores and they know me very well, they'll just be like, "How this one has come?" Because I will sit down. You see those clothes? I will look through it one by one, until I see the one that calls out.
Yeah, that speaks. Because clothes they speak. They have a voice.
That's very true.
They speak.
They do.
Yeah.
So yeah, okirika. That's what it's
Our
at.
second hand is first hand for us.
Exactly. Period. Shoes.
Mine is clothes actually. I love clothes. Like anything that catches my eye. If I'm walking, I might be walking on the road and I'll just see like something like a little black dress or a white, so just anything, and I'll just buy. Even if I don't have money, I'll borrow.
That's actually very real. I will not borrow for shoes. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because shoes are more expensive.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not really easy to do. Like, you can't really thrift for shoes. Like, it's possible, but you can't necessarily thrift for shoes. So if you want to buy shoes, you know that okay,
You must,
spending,
yeah.
Like
You have to
like
have money.
50K and above. Like, so
Shoes
yeah.
is like heels or like any sneakers.
I only wear heels though.
Oh.
I don't know. Like before, which is funny because I used to be like such a sneaker head before.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys go through my Instagram, you see that I had like various colors of Converse.
Yeah,
And then
that's
one
true.
day, I just realized that I need to be closer to God. So heels.
Her name is Nasa, but her brand name is Wankibea. We were classmates back in uni, at UNN. So I was like, why don't we just start something? You design, I model.
Wait, were you a fashion design student?
No, we read theater arts together. So
That's really cool.
yeah. So mine is Wankibea. If you've not checked her out, please, Wankibea on Instagram.
Mine is definitely Ochoma because like I won't say we started
Our
it.
humble beginnings.
We didn't like start it together per se.
Yeah.
Like Ochoma had already started it all. I just came and joined, let's put it like that. But like she has been like she's such a like creative person. Like when I see her clothes, and I think she has a collection that's about to come out.
Okay.
And like I'm so excited to see what she has to like offer to the world because like she's really so creative, the way she combines especially really African textures. And I think like Wankibea is the same because I've seen like your pictures with
Wankibea.
her clothes.
Wankibea, I call her crazy because the things that come out of literally her hands, I call her gifted hands because I cannot sit down and think of such things that she creates. So she's like eclectic, she's unconventional, and what you see is not what you get with her.
Wow.
She might sit down there quiet, just she's very shy. So her edgy style is not really her personality per se. So it's always a wow
to like see
something exactly
so great. Like,
yeah, and I see, and the same thing you said about Ochoma too. She's very, very like the things she does with African like prints,
and like
she takes it like to the next level.
And it's crazy because like especially like in Nigeria, where would I say local fashion is very understated. Like people don't really rate it because people don't think anything
That
great
is fashionable.
can really come out
from.
And everybody also like we're in this kind of like generation where people are so focused on like being known with like the big brands. Like everybody wants to wear Versace.
In Nigeria, because of the fact that my style of photography is editorial fashion, not just like editorial, like conceptual and very I don't know whose work to use, but somebody like Lex on art.
Oh.
He's not Nigerian though, he's Jamaican.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But Blue Notice is dope.
I love
Lex
him so
Ash
much.
is dope.
Yes. Oh my god.
I would love to work with Lex Ash.
Call me too.
I would love. Nigerians have a lot of photographers that are really
I swear.
good.
So great.
But it's just, you know, I feel like everything is just so where you reside. Because
True.
people in Lagos, basically,
They are living the dream.
they are.
But you can't beat our Enugu photographers. If
Yeah.
I rap
Sebastian
the names of the
Patrick.
people, like IDIB,
Yeah.
we have
We have
Loxy
Remix
Virtuals, we have
Loxy, we
Rebel
have,
Race,
yeah,
Telegraph Avenue, we have
so many here. The thing with us is that we are so complacent. Like, we just love to relax
True.
and waste away and just, everybody's chasing money. They will tell you that I just want us to go back to like the passion for photography, the passion to create.
I remember that year.
2020 was the year.
That year.
2021, when people were like
3 photographers will just come together and be like,
Ugh.
let's do shoots now. Shoot don't scarce. Gone don't finish.
everybody's just doing wedding photography. Come on, guys.
It's true. Please, everybody should come. But everybody's now doing event photography. Like, please.
I want to give a shout out.
I'm a party too.
I want to give a shout out to Praise Ikechukwu. I actually started with Praise. Like, if I want to talk about my photography journey, my modeling journey, I want to talk about Praise because we literally started together back in 2020. We were doing like back to back.
Wow.
So, and he has, given me a lot of, should I say, avenue to express myself.
When I make it in life, all the people that I started with, don't worry, I'll put all of you in my bag.
I remember you.
I know all of you. The ones that are behind the camera too, laughing at me. I'll put you in my bag. Fave the wave, Even if he's not a photographer, he's a videographer.
No, every creative that is doing it out, that is putting the work.
I love you guys so much. Thank you for taking a chance on me. Take a chance on me. Billion and Hanif, they were the people that I started with. They were the first photographers I ever worked with. And we literally do shoots like every year since 2019.
Wow.
Like, that's so crazy. 5 years. We didn't do this year because I'm not around. I love you guys. See you.
Which photographer would you love to work with? Nigeria, international.
I'm just going to stick to Nigeria because
Okay. Yeah.
In Nigeria, I would really love to work with Blue Not Nice. He's in Abuja, I think.
Blue Notice.
I think it's Blue Not. Is it Blue Notice or Blue Not Nice? I love him either way. I don't care. This is me telling you my heart.
Shoot
Call
me.
Call me. Even Lucas will go. Like, every time I see your pictures with him, I'm jealous. Not gonna lie.
Lucas is
It's like
you
have what I
a
want.
boss on his own.
I would really love to work with him. Please tell him to call me. Tell him to text me.
I remember when I used to stalk Lucas on Instagram back to back. I know how many times I DM'd him.
As I used to stalk yourself, because it's you that's on that page.
No, before we started, this was back in 2020, 2021. I used to be boss, I'm still here. You remember, let's plan, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, oh, then one day he was like, okay, fine. So that was the thing we look at is if you're good at what you do, the rest is history.
Shalom Harlow once said, it's not enough to just take pictures for Instagram. Now it is enough. So, she had a point. In the context of what she was saying, she had a point.
She did, but now,
yeah.
Things have changed.
Instagram is literally your portfolio now.
That's my work. That's my office.
When people are like, oh, what have you done? Check my Instagram, niggas.
Check.
Check it. I know you've seen it.
So it has impacted. To say it has impacted is an understatement.
I'm not even going to lie. Me, you see TikTok. TikTok was such a great place for me. I feel I would say it skyrocketed my career or anything, but it's just
Gave
such
you a boost.
Yeah, social media is such a great platform to just show yourself and what you do. So if you're not showing yourself and what you do, how are people going to know you're even doing it?
Exactly. Social media is the it thing now for models. This is how we are seen. this is how models are scouted.
Yeah, exactly.
Before it used to be like more. It's still like you can meet somebody on the road, but now
it's easier because we
easier.
have social media.
So it has impacted heavily.
Like really heavily.
That one balances itself. I don't have a technique. I don't have a routine.
You're so real for that.
Like, I do the work and I go home, and my personal life just begins.
That's crazy. Because me, I'm not going to lie. I've had times where they did intertwine. Like sometimes you have to like make sacrifices. You have to choose between one or the other, and it's really not easy. Like I've almost had like relationships that I've had almost like get destroyed because as per model. I'm not even going to lie. Like when I started, like when it became obvious to my parents that modeling was going to be like more serious than just taking pictures, it took a toll on my family. I'm not even going to lie, because we are Nigerians and they don't really see these things as conventional jobs. So obviously there's going to be a lot of back and forth. Also like sharing time. Sometimes you need to do something and then a shoot comes up, and that's another thing, because like as a model, you don't really have,
there's no particular time.
Yes, there's no particular time. It's just like, oh, you have to be here and you're there. Like
that's true.
It's really like it's really tough to balance.
To navigate,
like
professional and personal life for a model is quite it depends. And it can be difficult. And
I'm not even going to lie, I do like sometimes that they do mix. Like there are some times where the modeling life, like I've made so many friends. Like I don't enter into a set thinking, oh, this is just like a job. I usually go with like the mentality that, oh, I may make some really great friends from here. Like I'm not even going to lie, almost all the friends that I have,
you met them somewhere.
Photographers are really the coolest people. Forget those things that they will tell you that don't be with a photographer today. It's Versace, not Versace. I swear, like
our work can never, like, should I say, be enough. You would want to work with so many.
I have a list. If I start to mention
a list, both African, both Nigerian brands, both international brands.
You chase me.
We want to blow. That's basically
it's not even about blowing. There's just some people that their clothes, I want to be inside their clothes just for the feel. Like I just want to say,
just want to know what it feels like.
I wore Scaparelli once. You know what it means to say I wore Scaparelli? Like I beg, shift. Like you can't talk to me after that.
Our goals in life is just to be satisfied at the end of the day. To know that when we look back at our portfolio, we worked with this designer that we always wanted to work with.
Like for me,
we walked on that runway.
Exactly. Like I just for me, especially since I don't want to really just focus on modeling alone, I want to do like a lot, but that has to do with fashion. Like there's so much on my bucket list. Aside from that, one of my great motivators as a model is if I should ever have like children, even if they're not mine, or like my nieces and nephews, like they can go on TikTok in the next 20 years and be posting my pictures and be like, oh, that was my auntie, and I'll be like, yeah, did you have an auntie like that? No, you didn't.
And knowing that your picture is timeless. I just want to take timeless pictures, because there are some pictures you see today, but it was taken like 1960, 1965,
cool.
And you're like, what?
True.
So that's the kind of pictures I want to take. Timeless photography that does not age.
Never be afraid to be yourself, like truly, and also like make sure you have like a voice, like have your own opinion. Be creative on your own. You don't have to wait around for other people to make you the model you want to be. You can be the model you seriously want to be, because most people are always like, oh, photographers don't want to work with me.
There's no
this one. Be everything you want to be on your own. Start now, because
let people come to you.
Exactly.
Don't chase people.
Sometimes people wouldn't take a chance on you except they see a reason.
Except you take a chance on yourself.
Exactly. If you do not have evidence of what you want to be, how would people help you to get there? So like, yeah, and like, you're never, I will keep on saying it, you're not too fat, you're not too short, you're not too anything to be anything, especially a model. I really like how the industry is becoming more inclusive. Some people can go and cry in their house, but yes, we are accepting everybody. Everybody is a model, as far as this is something you want to do, like this is your passion. Like, you're not just doing it for, oh, let me just have pretty pictures. I mean, there's that too.
When you stand out, when there's something about you that speaks, let that thing be the loudest.
That's surreal.
So don't let anybody, you might not be like the other person,
and that's what makes you you.
That's
like
what
that, you know.
So just be you, go and get it. Don't sit at home. Don't keep waiting for a light at the end of the tunnel.
Also,
be the light.
Don't stop. Literally don't stop. I swear.
Don't back down. Don't
continue being consistent. Remember what she was saying, that she used to text Lucas to go and be like, oh my
God, I was like,
I'm here. Go meet you, I'm here, Osha. Yeah, like she never stopped.
I never stopped
and
though.
Same thing with me. Like, I started and I just didn't stop. I never thought that I would ever have to travel to like model. But I did that, and it was, even if no one is going to say it, because I won't lie, like in my agency, I was basically like, would I say, at a point I thought I was like the only one that wasn't getting signed, that wasn't doing anything like for years. But like the fact that I didn't, my manager, I feel like there were times where he could have thought, oh, this girl isn't really making any money for me, let me just drop her. But for the fact that I never actually stopped, I continued to, like, you know,
put yourself out there,
put myself out there, like do shoots, do videos, do all of that. It actually kind of like motivated me to keep on trying for me.
You kept going. And like, you didn't just go and cry and pity yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, like just never stop, because as a model you're going to face rejection, like
plenty. Like
people will tell you no.
You hear it so many times. You cry, you'll be depressed, you'll be sad.
But just don't stop. If it is something you really want to do,
that's the thing.
Do not stop. You, I swear, like, I'll follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, every single social media.
For your comments, your likes.
Like, you're one of the reasons that we keep on going.
Yeah.
Even if you may
come online just because of this.
I swear. Like, you're seeing all that love. It just makes you feel really good that you're actually doing something that's worth it. So, yeah.
Thank you
guys.
Hello, guys. This is Daughtaofeve.
And this is Yolanda Isaac.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye.